Joining me via Skype from Michigan is Jeff Barrett, the CEO of Barrett PR. Jeff has been honored as one of Forbes' top 50 social media influencers and Business Insider's #1 ad executive. Thanks for joining us, Jeff, to talk about the holiday shopping season. Hey, man, how are you?
Thanks so much for having me. It's great. It's the power of technology. I can be in my living room in Michigan, and we can have this conversation. Cuts
That's
down on
right.
travel.
That's right. So
Yeah.
listen, so let's start off right at the bat. What are you seeing from the people shopping in today's market? Do you see any clear indications we should be aware of, or?
Well, and some of these are probably going to be really obvious to you because it's just common sense and it's way our habits are changing. Adobe did a holiday report, expected 124 billion in online sales, which that's an abstract number, right? But that actually amounts to being about 15% of an increase over last year. And if you think about that, that makes sense. We're finding things on Instagram. We're wanting to ditch the lines, or you just have a Black Friday sale that winds up being year round, or not year round, but
Right.
seemingly at least a week long.
All right. So do you see any changes from, say, up the previous year or so? Are people like getting more involved with the online shopping? Is there anything you clearly see the difference from last year to this year?
I think the biggest difference this year is you're getting a lot more action mobile. There's an expected like a $9 billion loss
Wow.
that could be achieved because people just don't have a mobile site or mobile experience that's up to par. Meaning, and you probably experience this just like I do and every other consumer, if the online experience is too sticky, if there's too many things to get through to the checkout, then maybe that kind of passing interest fades. So it's being able to convert on mobile is where the biggest change will happen. We'll see kind of people be slow to the jump this year and really understand that next year they have to have that mobile experience.
So you can actually see continue the pattern, the growth, right? Through the online media, you see it continuing to grow every year, or?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Because again, we don't want to be going to, you don't want to be urban camping in a tent outside of a Best Buy, do you?
Right.
Nobody
No,
wants to do
no,
that.
no.
So it's just being logical. It used to be that we thought, well, this is the only way people were going to come out here and get these deals. And it was to drive holiday shopping, which drove revenue for the year. And you can understand why all these things happen. But once we've kind of conditioned people to, one, not want to camp out, and two, have a bunch of cardboard boxes sent to their house. By the way, that's the biggest issue we have to start thinking about next year is I have too many cardboard boxes in my house. I don't know where to go with them.
So, does anything affect people's purchasing power? Is there anything that really, makes people wonder, maybe I'll just wait and buy it another time? Is there anything that, we should be aware of, basically, when we're buying? Is there a best time to buy something?
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple things. You're hitting on something that's pretty interesting, in that's people are actually using social media less to kind of evaluate their purchases, which is an interesting stat. I think like the most interesting thing we did in this report was kind of hone in on, that is not the end goal. Like we thought that people were going to start, using social media more and more and more and more to do it, and it's just not the case. But as far as best timing, look, I mean, it used to be there would be like these 4-hour, 6-hour windows, and now there's, it's a week long. It can be even longer. Utilizing browser tabs like Honey are a really good idea. There are a lot more options out there to kind of try and find things, and brands have gotten smarter about sending you updates.
Right.
Whether Express hits you up on your phone,
Right.
or Wayfair constantly hits me up at 11:30 p.m. because that's just my natural Wayfair shopping time. They just get me. And with more data, companies understand how to better reach you.
All right.
So it's more so not that you have to seek it out; it's that companies have to seek you out.
So tell me a little bit about your role as CEO of your company. A little bit. Tell us about it.
Oh yeah, is it shameless plug time? I love it. So I work with a lot of Fortune 500 tech companies on getting their word out and media strategy and doing fun things involving AI or AR. It's a cool gig. I've been doing it for 7 years on my own now, and wouldn't trade it for anything. And then the whole social influencer thing, which is never a term people like to use, was kind of just designed to create leverage in the industry. I looked at it this way: if you're in PR and you're asking somebody to write or cover something, you probably should be able to deliver something in return to kind of create better leverage and guarantee you're able to actually get your stuff done.
Last question. I know that you're a motivational speaker. So
Yeah.
do you have dates? Obviously, you have some dates coming up. Where can people get more information about you and your next stop and everything else that
Yeah.
you're doing?
Yeah, so barrettpr.com is where you learn more about me, or if you want it in real time, it's just at Barrett All on Twitter. And yeah. And by the way, if you say hi to me on Twitter, I always say hi back, which has gotten increasingly more difficult over
Right.
7 years to do. But I committed to it, and now I can't go back on it.
Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate your time. Good luck, and I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Hey, sounds good. Thanks, guys.
Alrighty, bye. Okay, guys, don't go anywhere. We're heading outdoors to see a goat, a sheep, and a llama, and to talk about great humanitarian holiday giving with a truly dedicated member of World Vision. We'll be right back.